Abigail Blackrick. Today in Benzonia, speaking with Jerry Van Antwerp, the Executive Director of the Benzie Area Christian Neighbors. Jerry, can you tell me about the Benzie Area Christian Neighbors, or BACN, and what the mission of this organization is?
Sure. Well, welcome to BACN, and it is our mission to support those with low income in various methods. So through food, clothing, financial assistance, education, and social opportunities.
Great. And how is BACN different than similar organizations with kind of a similar mission?
Well, I think what we do here is we attempt to drill down in our services. And most of the people know us for our charity services, so food and clothing, things like that. So we take the opportunity to work with those services to enhance them. For example, in the pantry, we work closely with Michigan Extension to offer a 10-minute cooking education. So the Michigan Extension folks will shop in the pantry, choose some items, put together a delicious, healthy meal, and then provide that to the neighbors while they're waiting. So they can get the recipe, they can get all of the ingredients they need, and they have a simple dinner when they go home at the end of the day.
So it sounds like you don't just provide the services, you really make an effort to make them personal.
I think a really great thought with what we do here is we think about every neighbor that comes here has a gift to give and a need to be met. So whether they're a neighbor needing services, our volunteers, or a donor, we take that all into consideration and see who we're serving and serve them the best that we can.
And Jerry, how does a county like Benzie, known for its tourism and thriving area, have a need to be met with poverty?
Well, I think like many tourist economies, it's cyclical. So how we address that is rather than hit ourselves up against the wall and try to deal with the difficulties, we work closely with our area businesses to meet their needs. So when their time slows down, when the business slows down during the off season, they know that they can depend on BACN for their workers and that those workers are going to stick around because they don't have to be retrained and they can get back to work when our visitors are here again in the summer or during the winter season.
Absolutely. So since you've been here, Jerry, what's one of the most positive things that you've encountered working at BACN?
Oftentimes just the little steps that people take when we have families that come in before they get a shut-off notice on utilities and know they're going to have an issue not meeting that need. So we can actually work with them. How do you get through the process? And a lot of times when they help themselves, that's our greatest joy, when we can just be the cheerleaders that they did the work that they need.
And now I know you said that this store behind us is only available to the neighbors who visit here, not the public. So who is available? Who's this available to? Who can become a neighbor? What are the needs that they need to have met?
Sure. Well, in order to shop with BACN or to take advantage of any of the services, you need to be a resident of BACN or of Benzie County or northern Manistee counties. And you need to be low income.
Okay.
So while we want to think about the people that shop here, we also think that we serve the people that donate here because oftentimes it's difficult to get rid of items that you no longer need and you don't want to just trash them. You want them to go to a good organization who's going to actually reuse and recycle them. So we also serve the donor that brings us those items.
And if you donate them here, you can rest assured that they will be used for a great purpose. And so clearly, the need for donations and volunteers here at BACN is just vital. Tell us about who can volunteer here.
Our volunteers are what enable us to open the door, and I think a lot of nonprofits speak to that, but we only have 4 full-time staff members here, and we have 125 volunteers.
Wow.
Last year, we were honored to be a finalist for the Governor's Service Award for our volunteer program, and we celebrated over 40 volunteers with 5 years or more service. So I think that speaks to the mission here and the purpose on why people are here. The jobs are simple. It's really giving of your heart and your time.
Absolutely. And Jerry, if somebody would like more information, if they'd like to volunteer or become a part of BACN in any way, how can they get that?
They can find us, of course, on the web at www.benziebacn.org or friend us at Facebook. That's a really easy way to keep up with what we're doing and what our area is doing.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry.
You're welcome.
In Benzonia, I'm Abigail Blackrick with My News 26.